Okay, I'll call this regular meeting of the Selectboard on Tuesday, July 19th to order. Please join. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Welcome, Tim. Okay, additions to the agenda. We have a fire pond. We have, we're gonna add police to ARPA. And town clerk will be an executive session.
Would you like to do that now, Madam Chair?
What? Well, we'd have to add it, make a motion to add. And
Okay.
then if you don't mind, we'll put you first, okay, Tim?
I don't mind, you can put me anywhere.
You never said that when you were a little kid. Okay, go ahead, Tom.
Madam Chair, I'd like to add an executive session as it relates to the appointment of a municipal employee to the
Okay,
agenda.
okay, and fire pond.
And I would also add under new business, fire pond, and under old business regarding ARPA investment strategy, police services.
Okay, is there a second? Thank you. Michael seconded, all those in favor, Michael?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jean?
Aye.
I'm an aye, the motion carries. Now you-
Okay. Madam Chair, I move that we enter into an executive session as it relates to the appointment or evaluation of a public employee.
Including?
With who would you like?
Oh, excuse me, with the town clerk also and the town administrator.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, Michael?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jean?
Aye.
I'm an aye. We're gonna go into executive session. Okay, we went into executive session at 6:33. We came out at 6:38, no action was taken.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I would like to make a motion that we compensate the new assistant town clerk at a rate of $17 per hour.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? All those in favor, Michael?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jim?
Aye.
And I'm an aye, the motion's unanimous. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Tim, have a good evening.
You too.
Okay, I have no remarks. Open public comment for items not on the agenda. Unless our cameraman has something. Okay, the treasurer's quarterly report. Cindy?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can.
I can, good, because I can't hear you very well.
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot going on in the treasurer's office right now. We have, at end of fiscal year, which is extremely busy. We also have tax bills are going to be going out. As soon as the tax rate is set, NAMRIC will be coming down to get us set up so we can send tax bills out the first week of August. So that's really the biggest things going on right now in our office. And also, as you know, it's on the agenda, I wanted to discuss with you about the investments. So that's basically what's going on right now. End of year stuff is nuts. The auditors did get in touch with me today and they're ready to start working on the audit for the end of the fiscal year. So we're gonna be looking into getting stuff for them. I don't know if they're gonna do it remotely or they're going to do it in person this year. Last year they did it half and half. They did most of it remotely and they spent one day with us. So I don't know what the plan is this year yet, but they're already starting to request information on that. So we're very, very busy right now.
Very good. Cindy, we're going to table the investment strategy until we have a full board, because we want,
You're tabling it?
yeah, because we need a full board for that.
Did you get my report that I sent you?
Yes, the
Yes.
report, yeah, the
It's
report's,
beautiful.
the report's fine. We're short one member, and we want a
Oh,
full
okay.
board.
You're waiting for Jeff.
Right.
He won't be
Okay.
here.
He won't be here tonight.
Okay, can you set the tax rate tonight?
Yes,
I think
Yes.
so.
Good. Excellent.
we're gonna do it right after the town administrator report.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Sandy.
We're gonna do it after the town administrator report.
Okay,
It's on the
okay,
agenda.
I can wait.
Okay, thank you.
No
And
problem.
Thank you for your report and have fun. Okay, approval of minutes.
Okay. So, couple of things. We need to take the motions out of the executive sessions. And then, page 3, with the security cameras and cybersecurity, so the motion was made to take that sum, $87.49. I think it should say from the ARPA money, because it's not indicating here where it's coming from.
Did you say 87.41?
Yeah, the total, let's see, was that's?
Okay, right, I see.
That, it's the,
Yeah.
what the grants didn't pay for?
Okay, up there at the quotes, it has 7,469. Should that have been 87? Or is that just an extra? A typo?
So the cameras, there's a total of 3 places getting cameras, and there's a grant for 11,000, and the balance was the 6379, along with the cybersecurity server. Right, isn't that?
You're right, at the
That's
2370,
70.
which meant, right.
But it, so the 8749, but we need to say where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the ARPA.
Do we have a motion to accept the minutes as corrected?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jean?
Aye.
And the motion carries. Okay. Warrant.
Okay. I move that we approve payment of the following warrant. 2T accounts payable, $49,173.08. 27S payroll, $14,913.26. And 28S payroll, $12,850.86.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? All those in favor, Michael?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jean?
Aye.
And then I, the motion carries. Town admin report?
Okay, so I completed the grant for the EOC generator, emergency management. Waiting for J. King Electric to give me an updated quote for the electrical installation of it. And as soon as I receive that, then I'll be able to submit it. Security cameras have been ordered, the cybersecurity upgrades have been completed. I emailed town council regarding the food vendor ordinance change to the policy, and he's gonna have to give me changes, it's gonna have to be amended. And I was hoping to have the outdoor recreation master plan RFP for this meeting, but the planning commission didn't meet. They had to reschedule due to not having a quorum, so I'm hoping to have that for you next meeting for you to approve after they review it. And on the 28th, I'll be in Montpelier for training, and I plan on taking a couple of vacation days over the next couple of weeks. And I will email you as soon as I finalize my plans. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. Okay, new business, setting the tax rate.
We can ask questions
Oh,
later.
yes, you can ask questions later.
Okay. That's, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
get some of these
Yes,
things.
please. Okay, do we have a motion on the tax rate?
move that we set the 2022-2023 tax rate as follows. The municipal tax rate, 0.6072, the local agreement, 0.0021, homestead tax rate, 1.4076, non-resident tax rate, 1.4043, total homestead tax rate, 2.0169, and the total non-residential tax rate, 2.0136.
Is there a second?
Second, for the purposes of discussion, if there's any.
Okay, open for discussion, Michael?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Jean?
Fine.
Okay, hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Michael?
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jean?
Aye.
I'm an aye. The tax rates are set. Thank you so much, Cindy, for all your hard work.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank
You
Sarah.
too. Okay. Old business, ARPA.
Fire pond.
Oh, you wanna do that first? Okay. It's new business. I'm sorry. Fire ponds is under new business.
So
Michael?
anybody's noticed the new coach buses parked down at the fire pond at
Yes.
the post office? If there is ever a large fire in Vernon, they will obviously be in the way. I did talk to the bus driver and he moved them over a space, but figure get everybody's idea what we should
Mm.
do or can do or anything. It's a privately owned parking lot.
Do we have a right of way or an easement or
You know, as much as
emergency
I-
access?
You know as much as I do. I don't know how
Okay.
any of that works.
So,
There is parking spots in front of it, so I don't know if we wanna look in, contact the property owner, if we wanna look into any laws.
Because she's in California, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if there is some kind of state thing about
Fire
access to
ponds.
fire ponds.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a clue.
Maybe we could just write a letter to, it's Christine, right?
No,
No?
it's Deborah.
Deborah, okay. To Deborah and ask her about requesting that they move them to a different spot in the
Yeah.
parking lot. Are they gonna be there permanently then?
I believe that he has his offices there
Oh,
Kosmeskis?
now. No, those
No,
buses have been rebought by a new company, keeping the name on them.
Okay.
oh, so,
Because they got rid of Thomas Transportation, whoever owned it before, got rid of all the, he bought the buses and is keeping that name.
Okay, so yeah, they're not Kosmeskis and it's Thomas, okay,
No, it's, yeah, whatever the new guys,
yeah.
is a keeper name, so yeah.
so, yeah, something,
He
Needs
did move the buses from up against the water over a spot, but when I come in with a pumper truck, it takes out the parking lot, turn that thing around to get next to the truck to
Oh,
fill.
right.
Yeah,
one would think that they could
And
back
that's our
off the
main
pavement.
pond, that is the biggest body of water source that we use, and there's,
Yeah.
the fire department's planning on dredging it this year, because it's the most commonly used.
Is there space for him to park elsewhere and we can still get around it?
Not on pavement,
On the
unfortunately.
pavement.
I was thinking maybe down by those,
Grass
Mhm.
The
fields, but
steel
nobody,
beams,
he doesn't
yeah.
wanna put that expensive bus.
no, that'll rot right out from under you, yeah, you're right.
So that's why I'm bringing it up to everybody, because there's a lot of moving parts that,
Oh. So they don't, it's not good to have them on the dirt? Is that
I'm
what
not
you're
gonna
saying?
keep any vehicle on the dirt, and it gets muddy down there.
Ew.
And without them, Deborah's empty, so she's not gonna wanna be an empty rental space.
Right, right. Oh.
Might,
Which
that's.
space did they take, the
I don't know for sure. There's only about, I guess there's two open, but
You had where a Batum was and you have where the cobbler was, right?
no, Vermont Wood Studios uses the cobbler.
Okay.
Last I knew, and the other two were empty and the big building's empty.
Yeah,
But I think he's in the far one, by the way the car looks like cars parked.
yeah,
Where O'Donnell's used to be.
right, yeah.
Correct, yes.
I've got some ideas, but it's getting way out ahead of the skis on it right now until we find out if she's willing to talk to us about it.
Do some research.
So I think you need to first find out if there is something written about fire pond accessibility
Mm-hmm.
to start with, before we can say much of anything else, to have that at least.
Yeah, has that always been a fire pond?
Yeah.
Or was it just,
No.
That's the only,
Seems like
only fire pond the fire department uses.
yeah,
You don't
Unless
use
there's a
them
fire
downstairs?
nearby another one, that is the one they use.
Hmm. I wonder if the LCT has some information on that. I'll reach out to them, reach out to the connection here.
Thank you for the conundrum. So kind of you. Okay. Well, ARPA then, we'll look into that. Now we go into ARPA. Okay,
Okay, so we have the updated quote on the fire department radios with the programming. I had given a copy to everybody.
and this is all of them, this is a full complement, not half now, half later, right?
No. This is the full amount.
What was the price at the last meeting?
And actually,
Somebody made a clean and moved my cheese, so I don't know where it is, somebody made a, somebody moved my cheese, so.
I know, I meant to, I haven't had a minute, so I'm not putting back.
let me see, I have everything. For some reason, I feel like this is actually less. I think they may have quoted more, anticipating that it would be more for programming. Is it 48.4? For some reason, I thought it was higher.
Yeah, it was prior meeting, okay. It's fine, we had approved the other amount at the last meeting,
We didn't
Correct.
do Any approval for
No,
it,
there was
so
no
we got all the
approval.
information.
No,
Right,
no,
okay.
we wanted more information. So it's never, it wasn't approved.
and how much ARPA money are we getting?
that's
600 and some change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these have a 2-year warranty? I don't know why there were talk of a 5-year warranty last time.
5-year
Because
warranties.
Josh Little's email says he'd upgrade at no cost of 5 years and accessories would be 30,
Mhm.
according to the one page I found so far.
It's actually less money than Procom, which I thought was less.
8%.
Their quote was 48,726. This one's 48,400.
For the same
Everything.
device, the same brand?
Accessories, every single accessory, yeah.
Oh,
Because it's all the accessories included, and then all the programming. I made sure it was apples to apples when I got quotes. It's quite specific.
And this is a 5-year warranty and 3 on the accessories, right? Is that what you said?
What's that?
5-year on the equipment, 3 on the
5 years at
accessories?
no cost and 3 years for the accessories.
Yeah.
And that's R&R that we're voting,
That's from Procom,
Procom,
this email says.
so that's not this one.
that's what I was saying, this is, says 2-year.
I don't have Procom.
You must have got it before.
Exhaust.
Yeah, I knew that, I remember that, yeah.
Look, Jeff has it right on top.
Jeff. He may
Jeff's
not be
filing
here.
is
Kept
way
looking
better
at
than
his
the rest of
desk, going.
Jeff's filing system is way better than all of ours.
27,
Untouched.
48, 7, 26.
That's a different company.
Right, but
Yeah.
and R&R is 48, 4.
But one is a 5-year.
Right, and this is a 2-year extended. Did anybody ask the other bidder if they were willing to put it out to 5?
I don't know if Alex asked him, because I've been in communication with Procom. I can reach out to them and ask them.
Well, I don't, we can drag, we can make this go to September. But,
This is done.
they need them, and that's the
exactly.
key.
That's
So,
the issue, yeah.
I'll make a motion based on the information provided that we award the bid for the portable radios, accessories, and warranty to Procom out of Adams, Massachusetts, and use ARPA money for an ARPA appropriation to fund it.
Is there a second?
Second.
Further discussion? Michael? Tom?
No?
Jim? All those in favor? Michael? Tom?
Aye.
Jim?
Aye.
I'm an aye. Thanks. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Michael, for finding it. Okay, request from the seniors to renovate the basement meeting area and kitchen.
No, I was gonna say that thing has been a mess every time I came here, but it's clean today, so I can't say that.
Well, you have a custodian.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say all
Gee,
those
it's
people in
really
the past have
rusted.
left it a dump, but it is beautifully clean today.
Mhm. It's getting cleaned.
So, what, do you have any information on this?
I
Well, what
know,
is
I'm
this?
just bringing the request to the board for consideration. It's the original kitchen, as I understand, it's outdated, and they feel that, it would be a good investment in the community and the town to, update that space, the meeting space, as well as the kitchen.
The
Wow.
meeting area,
Mm-hmm.
that's a big ask.
Now, are they talking the Elmhurst room? Or the room for,
I think
Across
that's
from the
all they
kitchen?
gave her was that sentence.
That's all they gave me. However, if we were to consider it and to look at it, we're gonna bring VOC into this building, we might as well renovate the bathrooms and maybe even put in a shower stall if we're gonna have command
Yeah.
center here.
Gonna put a
Might be
clean
some-
room in?
Might need to,
No,
look at
seriously.
yeah, that might be a consideration. If we're gonna go that route, it would make sense to do
I
it.
suggest that we request more information from their request.
And this is gonna go on the list of things
Yeah,
that we
exactly.
consider, correct?
It's an idea
Yeah,
list.
no,
Yeah,
there's nothing.
Yeah, right, no, I know
Yeah.
there's nothing there, I
just a
just,
suggestion, yep.
well, I mean, the paneling goes back to the time when paneling was popular.
Hmm.
In like
Back when cinder blocks were popular.
72, 73, when was this built?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the small room off to the side that's a break room for during voting is the only time I've ever seen it used.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, the mini stove?
The opposite side of the
Oh,
hallway room.
Elmo's
Yeah.
first room?
Yeah, it's the only time I've ever seen it
They have a
used.
dishwasher in there. It's portable.
I used to use that room. It used to be the libraries.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
with, the police services for ARPA, do you need an executive session to discuss this, or do you?
No, it's just an email we
It
got.
was just an email request.
Okay,
And I started to pull the information, from the ARPA, I don't think it was the final decision on, I think it was the interim final rule that did detail that community policing, was a good,
Oh, okay.
Right,
That
you could use it for officers, right?
There's a whole few things.
Yeah,
Things,
the mu-
I started to go through it, and
Yeah.
that was one of the things that it's allowable.
That's a request from a citizen that actually provided us with a links and
Yeah.
information about how to do it. And that was
Right.
good.
My, Madam Chair, my concern with that, I think it's great, I'm all for it, all the good things that go with it. this is one-time money. And as you use it for staff, when the staff runs out, or the money runs out for that staff, you then have the quandary as to whether to carry it on the tax rate or to cut it. And I'm not opposed to such things, I just think it needs a lot more.
His request
Discussion.
was to up the hours with the money.
24/7.
Yeah, well,
There goes the whole thing.
yeah, well, you're $97,000 now for, what is it, 60 hours a week? 40 hours a week?
40 hours a week, 5 days a week.
So triple that if you want set 24-hour service.
I've requested we invite the captain of the state police and the sheriff to our next meeting and invite the community in.
Yeah, it's a good idea, although I think I'd want to do the state police and the sheriff separately and then together.
Either way, they're gonna all get the same answers that we've all heard a
Yeah.
hundred times, and they can hear them and be as
Yeah, I was
confused
just-
as we are, and then
Can I speak to that? I had a very nice conversation with Mark Anderson, and the state police captain prefer to be at the same meeting together, so that they can, speak to the overlap or
Yeah.
whatever. And they would, both of them would be more than happy to attend the meeting, just become the topic. So,
I just request that the sheriff come and not send a captain this time.
he would be present.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll talk with them. If he-
He's more than welcome to bring his captain, but I
Mm.
would like him here.
Yeah, Mark said he would definitely be present.
Where did they move their headquarters to? He said, but I don't, he moved it out of the new thing.
Nothing, I don't think it's been approved or
No, it's
done yet.
supposed to come to the VY headquarters
That's
in
good.
Old Ferry Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's an awful big space.
Well, it's not just them. There's, I can't think of what the other thing is that's going on.
Oh, it's probably the new, they wanna approve a new, 911 facility.
Oh, a regional dispatch facility type thing?
They're working on fixing a bunch of them, and there's
Yeah.
a hope to put another one in Brattleboro
Okay.
area. So I think that is part of it.
And BDCC own that now or not?
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, is there anything else to come before this meeting?
Yes,
Sir,
I have two questions that will revert back to when the town administrator
okay,
report was, and maybe for this board as well. Given the investment portfolio that we received that shows where we're at, do we need to go back and re-look at the capital expenditure plan and revisit some of the things that may have been approved at town meeting if this,
we can't do anything that was approved at town meeting.
you go back to town meeting to rescind?
Right,
That's, I understand that.
Okay.
Because where's the money coming from
right.
if it's supposed to come from interest earned on that fund, and there is no interest earned on that fund? How do we go forward with paying for the items that were approved at town meeting?
There was nothing moved over in that capital plan. That was already
Okay.
reflected in the funding
All
of
right.
that.
We are gonna need to, when we're all here, look at it really seriously.
Yeah.
Having the figures now, beforehand is good. Because we can careful push it in before we bring it back up.
And you're right, I had forgotten that, I just,
Yeah, that's,
it kind of gave me a moment of agita as I was looking at that, and,
no, because this was already going on.
yeah,
They already were zeroed out.
okay. So we have a few $100,000 of capital strictly on the tax rate this year. And the tax rate went up relatively minorly,
Right,
so that's good work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to work, okay. The second question I had is, when are we, when does the wage and class RFP conclude?
I have to look at the deadline again. I had heard from one person, I sent it out to 4. I put it on, I put it on VLC.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah, it was in the
And
classifieds.
so I sent it out to, I spoke to somebody at VLCT who made the recommendation of 4 entities in the area that do that. I did hear from MRI. They said that they would have given us a proposal, however, they have too much going on that they couldn't make that timeline. So I don't know what your thoughts on possibly extending it if we don't get any proposals. Because I think the timeline was, to start pretty soon. I'm gonna say that the deadline is near the end of the month. I don't have a specific-
There's yeah, I'd like to see MRI, if they had the ability to bid this, because they're really good, they're
They
New
are.
Hampshire based. They do a lot of work over here, it's not a Boston firm.
Very thorough.
Yeah. All right, why don't you email when the deadline is fastly approaching, and then we can bring it up at the next meeting if we want to extend it.
Okay, I can do that.
You know, they may come in high too, who knows, you know, it's just, I'd like to have something to compare things to, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for 23, 24 already, wow. Good for them.
Did you have another question?
No, Madam Chair, I'm
Okay.
done, thank you very much.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor, Michael,
Aye.
Tom,
Aye.
Jim,
Aye.
I'm an aye. We are adjourned, and it is 7:09.